my fan mail. Lovely. Well, what's going on? Well, the next major event that I will be attending will be BrickCon in Seattle on the first weekend of October. I shall be bringing my big castle for its first debut. Hopefully it is well received. We shall see. The weekend after that, I will be going to Missouri to the Mall Mutation Madness. Should be a fun event. And 2 weeks after that, I will be in North Carolina at Nerfing for Autism. I have no major plans for any major events after that, but you never know what will come up. Let's get to some questions. Merrick Price, do you have the coveted green brick separator? I do not. It's not that I know of. I would love to get my hands on one, just because. Reginald Gemini, what are your Nerf artillery ideas that you talked about in your older Makerspace videos? I'm not telling. You shall just have to wait until I, hopefully, someday, actually build one of them. Someday. Maybe. Ian Nelson, have you read the Black Tide Rising series by John Ringo? I have not, no. The name John Ringo sounds familiar, not just because he was a character in Tombstone, but I'm sure I've heard of that author before. Johnny Blaze, who is your favorite Sith Lord and what is the oldest Lego set you have? My favorite Sith Lord is Exar Kun because he has an X in his name. And my oldest Lego set, ooh, I don't know. I know I've got some from, I want to say, the late 70s, but when I was in Denmark, a Viking handed me a box of Lego bricks that are from like the 50s or 60s or something. They are ancient, and it's really, really cool. And also the box for a really, really old set. I don't know what set. It was like set 431 or something. Very, very early set. The oldest set I can remember having was probably one of the early Forestman sets. I do have the Yellow Castle, and I'm pretty sure that was late 70s, early 80s. I'd have to actually check. I'm not actually sure exactly what the oldest one is. I've been sent some really cool, very old sets, and I've acquired some old sets. Definitely those old bricks are the oldest thing that I have, I'm pretty sure. Travis/GA, have you ever been plinking on your range during a range day and that would be an interesting build idea come into your head as you were swapping blasters? I can't think of anywhere. This was a blaster I got the idea for on the range, but I've definitely gotten ideas while on the range and pondering things and looking at things and going, you know what I really want to make? But I can't think of any off the top of my head. His second question, if Ire were a legendary weapon in D&D, what special bonus would you give it? The ability to overcome whatever form of damage reduction the enemy has. So whatever kind of damage they take, that's the kind of damage Ire would do. That would be my special ability. TJ, there is going to be another Jared's Epic Nerf battle this year in December. If Jared asked you to come, would you go? Probably not. One is quite enough for 1 year. But you never know. I don't have any other plans in December that I know of, so maybe. Josiah Mayfield, did you ever mod that official HVZ Source Blaster on the wall there? I haven't, but I did recently find another one in a box while sorting. So I now have 2 of them, and I might, therefore, mod one of them. Sam Belfast, what is the best way to fire demolisher rockets? Define best. Farthest, most accurate, fastest, cheapest. Best is a very subjective measure. If you can get your hands on an XBZ, they're still one of my favorite. The Meeker 28, which I think is in there now. It's pretty cool, just because of how compact it is. There's any number of other ways nowadays things have gotten a lot more versatile, a lot more powerful. There's a lot of ways to do it. I personally also really like my big bazooka, which is over in my bazooka rack now. Yeah, the best. What criteria? What am I basing this best off of? Because coolest looking is definitely not going to be the cheapest. Most accurate probably won't fire the farthest. Stuff like that. You must give metrics by which you want something judged. Stuart Craig, what's your opinion on the X-Shot Turbo Advance, and will you be getting the Fortress? I think the Turbo Advance is cool, and I'm pretty sure I already got the Fortress. Wasn't that one of the ones that was in the box they sent me with all the paint jobs? Could have sworn one of those was the Fortress. Barasta, which existing film would you like to have played, or what existing role would you like to have played if you had become an actor, and which actor would you choose to play you in a film of your life? I would like to have played Leonidas in the 300, and I would like Gerard Butler to play me in my biopic. That would be hilarious. Let's get folding. What advice would you give for a flywheel modification? Lord, there's an open-ended question. I would recommend that you go watch my entire Monday Mod Tips series, because I cover flywheel blasters there. Things like motors and batteries and circuits and anything. I pretty much covered everything you would need to know at one point or another. In one form or another, and so that's where I would start. You're gonna need to do research, because there are a lot of variables. So I mean, you're going to need to know what FPS you're going for. You're going to need to know what voltage you want. What, you know, all of that. There's a lot to learn to really get to get good at it, to do it right, and to do it safe. So that would be what I would say: research and practice. And finally, Robot Monkey. I just volunteered to become a moderator for HVZ in SF, California. Any suggestions or pointers would be greatly appreciated. Communication and transparency are going to be the two things that I think will probably help you the most. Be upfront about what's going on. Communicate with the players. Make sure that they are able to get the information, that the information is available, that they know how to get it. And transparency in that, let them know what the rules are, let them know if rules have to change, why. Game balance in HVZ is very, very tricky, and it takes a lot of work, and it requires the mods to do a lot of stuff backstage that if the players aren't aware that that kind of stuff is going to happen and understand why it needs to happen, they can get very upset. I've seen that happen where the mods change something in order to keep it from, the humans from getting completely wiped out, and the zombies got upset because why are you making it harder for us? The reason they're doing it is if you're playing a week-long game and all the humans are dead on the second day, you have to start over, and that causes problems, and it's a mess. And so communicate with your players. Make sure the players understand how the game works, why the game works, what the mod's job is, what they're trying to do. The better understanding the players have of the game, the less likely they are to have to get upset when things change, because you are going to have to change things. Things are going to happen that you weren't expecting. Players are going to do things you weren't expecting, and so you are going to have to change things on the fly. And be prepared for that. Be prepared for the change. That's the other thing, is be prepared for your plan to go horribly awry because the players do something weird. And that's kind of their goal, and that's kind of what makes HVZ so fun, is that it is very much kind of open-ended. The players can do things or choose not to do things as they see fit. I would recommend not trying to railroad the players too much. Don't try to force them to do this one thing. Give them a goal and let them figure out how to do it. That's my advice. Take it or leave it as you see fit. Aha! I hit! A direct hit! Alright, I do actually have some package. So, let's get to the loot. Right, we appear to have two package. We got one little one that sounds like happiness, and another one that sounds like stuff. So, we'll start with the little one, as per spec. It appears to be Lego. Lego. It definitely isn't Lego that I ordered. Someone has sent me armor. Oh, maybe this is Lego that I ordered. Why would it go to this address? I don't know what's going on here. Did I order this? Sold. apparently. Why would it go to my P.O. box? Oh well. Anyway, I have some Lego. I've got some monkeys, I have a puma, I've got some armor, I've got some space dudes. I've got some stuff. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll take a look at this one. And no, leave off. Aha, I'm in. A note! Included one Vulcanator mag brace, Mega XL adapter, Fate adapter. This is from a Adam Robertson, Thingiverse, Wind Wolf, Etsy, Paper Skeletons. Cool. Oh Lord. Oh, that is smooth. I want to install that. I think I have a Fate that I could put this on. Yes. Fascinating. If not, I will acquire another one. And this. Where'd my Vulcanator go? One moment. And there it is. It installs fairly easily. Take a couple of screws off. Put it all together. And now those are very, very solidly on there. They are not coming off. You can still reach the mag release. I dig it. I dig it. Links to all their stuff will be in the description. And then this, I need to install this. You'll see if I have a Fate lying around. Look at that. I do. One moment. Okay. That appears to just drop in. I think it disables the AR while it's at it. Okay. Button it back up and see if that is in fact that easy. Yeah, right. I'm not sure what that barrel material is, but it's super smooth. Let's, oh, I missed a screw. I know. Let me go test it. That's fabulous. It works! I know. I don't think that was supposed to pop out like that. Fascinating. Nothing I'm sure a little glue would not solve. Fabulous. Little glue, staying in, and it's hitting, well, that one hit 50 FPS, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah. Who was it? Adam Robertson, Windwolf on Thingiverse, Paper Skeletons on Etsy. Links will be in the description if you want to get yourself that. I like that. That's pretty cool. We're actually planning for my game tomorrow to play a new game mode that Luchathor 13 came up with, which is Mega XL Dodgeball. And we need a bunch more single-shot Mega XL blasters, and, well, now I've got another one. So that is perfect timing and awesome. So, there you have it. Thank you all for your questions and for the loot. You spoil me. It's wonderful. Thank you for watching. Ha-ha!